Hello, beautiful people. It's Karen. I hope you are having a sublime day. Today you are in for a treat. We are doing short ribs of beef with a garlic habanero ginger crust. They are going to be delicious.
I am telling you, I'm not going.
To make these short ribs, you of course need the short ribs. And we're also going to make a paste. We're going to make a paste out of fresh garlic, fresh ginger, and habanero. So you need these three ingredients. We're going to combine them in the food processor, make a paste, and we're going to coat the short ribs with that paste while they're cooking in the oven. Now, as you can see, my short ribs are about 4-inch slabs. I had the butcher cut them into 4-inch slabs because that's going to make for easier processing. They're going to cook faster that way, and when you finish cooking, it's an easier situation for people to eat if they're already in 4-inch bite-sized slabs. So have your butcher do that, and it'll save you a lot of time on the back end. So I tossed my garlic, my ginger, and my habanero into the food processor, and I made a paste. This is the paste that we're going to put on the short ribs when we put them in the oven. So I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to start on prepping the short ribs. Now, when you're cooking these short ribs, the only thing you need to do is to remove this one really thick piece of fat that's on the top. And that's the only fat you need to remove. You don't want to try to remove any of the other fat that's inside of the meat, because that's going to give you really good marbling, and that's going to keep the ribs like really moist. So, but you do want to take off this one huge piece of fat that's on the top. So we're going to do that. And I'm just using a paring knife because that's the easiest, because if your knife is really sharp, it allows you just to go from the start to the end in almost one piece. Get rid of that and then just take off the last little bit. And with this, you want to make sure that you get that membrane, because that's going to make eating this a lot more pleasant. Once you have the membrane off of your ribs, you want to give them a little bit of salt. Not too much, because this paste is actually going to provide most of the flavor that you're going to need for these ribs. So just a tiny bit. And then we're going to coat the ribs with this paste. Once your ribs are coated with your paste, you want to put them in an oven that's at a very low temperature. I have my oven set at 180 degrees. I'm going to cover these and cook them for an hour and a half. After that, I'm going to take them out, and then I'm going to pop them on the grill, and I'm going to finish them on the grill. But that's what you need to do. So complete this task with the rest of your ribs. Put them in the oven at 180, cook them for an hour and a half, for an hour to an hour and a half, and then take them out.
Oh, this looks like ribs. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have one of those and one of those. So good. Gotta go. And I am telling you, I'm not going.
Hello, beautiful people. It's Karen. I hope you enjoyed the recipe for short ribs of beef with a garlic ginger crust. If you did, Hit the subscribe button and you will never miss another one of my videos. Until we meet again, think sublime thoughts.